welcome one of the top matchups on this week's slate. Conference rivals, each coming in ranked in the top 25. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the number 25 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So the Florida Gators offense trots out there to open this game. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this,
breaks into the clear. The 30. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And today, Kirk, we got an elite running back matchup. Elite linebacker. Both these guys, we talked to them, eager for these collisions that we're going to see today.
Well, Chris, these two guys are as good as there is at their position. One thing we know for sure, you're not just going to see them matched up in the run game. What I can't wait to see is, can this linebacker stay with this running back in the passing game? Because he can be very dangerous catching the ball out of the backfield as well.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Gets the ball off Hasley's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
On third down, he drops to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the pass is complete to the tight end. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. And the Gators line up on first and 10 now. They're going to run it. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's a quick grab. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
To throw, it's Barnes. And it's caught! Touchdown, Florida!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes second down. Looking to pass here on second down. Comes up with the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First and 10 play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When a quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Oh, they can't break. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up on the play and taken down.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
He's got it in the open. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw. It's Barnes. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
This is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
There you go. I love to see that fullback get involved. Take advantage of the defense, sometimes forgetting the fullback. Defenders rarely see offenses that look for the fullback out of the backfield, and here it pays off for a first down.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line for the Florida Gators. And Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do. And kept.
They've got him again. He couldn't escape.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the returner is brought down. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Look out. Room to run here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, it's the consistency in his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. He's got his man wide open. He's in the clear. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. They'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And it's fielded at the 40. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Gators offense retakes the field. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Barnes. Fires it to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Pass interference. Defense.
15-yard defensive pass interference. That player will get an earful on the sidelines. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. 1st down, looking for more now. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. The ball is picked off. Now he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
2nd down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Breaks an open space. They bring him down after a short gain there. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a receiver. And they've got him on the blitz.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? They get the second half started with their running play. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets the first and still running. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. And in 1st down, they go right back to him. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Breaking tackles and going. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll test the right side here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the 1st half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Barnes. Running back grabs it on a screen. Touchdown, Gators. This offense really clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They're pulling away 35-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cunningham. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught quickly. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They tackle. It looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught by the receiver. Nowhere to run. Up corralling for no gain. And completion makes it 2nd down. QB bootlegs here. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made over the middle. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw it again. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Florida. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where in the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Blitz and a quick sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They'll kick it away here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Scanning the field, it's Barnes. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Handoff to the single back. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Gators offense retakes the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Dropping back, it's Barnes. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Cunningham. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Went backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short pass, finds the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Florida offense retakes the field.
Let's go.
Pounding away with the run game. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
He's looking deep here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Dropping back, it's Barnes. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a... on downs.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had, but what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. Excellent field position here for the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Takes a shot at the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gators.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Oh, they trapped him for a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding.
It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Bringing pressure. Sacked, dropped at the 3. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And the ball is away from inside the 10. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. It's a foot race. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And his home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Back to throw. It's Barnes. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offense.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Florida 70, Missouri 10.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Barnes. Quick throw to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. More out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. The clock at 0-0. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk. But they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.